The dark experiment Europe tried to erase from history. The experiment never appeared in textbooks. No documents in public archives. No photographs in museums. No survivors willing to speak. Yet its traces still exist. It began in 1941, during the chaos of war, when a remote research facility was built deep beneath a mountain in Eastern Europe. Officially, it didn't exist. No funding records. No staff lists. Only a code name. Project Nightwell. The goal was never clearly stated, but recovered notes suggest scientists were trying to answer one question. How long can the human mind remain conscious without a body? Prisoners were brought in secretly. No names, no files, just numbers stitched onto their uniforms. They were told it was medical testing. The first phase involved isolation. Subjects were placed in soundproof chambers. No light, no clocks, no human contact. Days passed, then weeks. Some began talking to voices that weren't there. Others stopped speaking entirely. The second phase was worse. Electrical stimulation was applied directly to the brain while the body was kept alive but immobilized. Scientists recorded everything: heart rate, brain waves, whispered phrases spoken during unconsciousness. One repeated phrase appeared in every subject's report: "It's not empty." By the third phase, the experiment changed. Subjects were pronounced clinically dead for short periods, minutes at first, then longer. When revived, many screamed uncontrollably. Others begged not to be brought back. One subject wrote a sentence before tearing out his own IV. "Something followed me back." That was when containment procedures were introduced. Walls reinforced, chambers sealed, because the subjects were no longer alone. Security logs described shadows moving where no bodies were present. Equipment malfunctioned without explanation. Recorded voices spoke languages no one in the facility recognized. On October 17, 1943, the final entry was made. Experiment terminated, evacuation failed. The mountain was sealed with explosives, the facility buried forever. Officially, the site was destroyed due to structural instability. But decades later, hikers reported strange signals beneath the mountain. Radios picking up whispers, compasses spinning uncontrollably. In 1998, a classified excavation team entered the ruins. They never released a report. Only one page was leaked. A handwritten note found carved into the concrete walls, written from the inside. "You were never studying us. You were teaching us." Project Nightwell was erased from history, but whatever learned to exist without a body was never erased with it.